There's nothing more that I love than being able to, this time of the year, beautiful weather, I can bring my laptop, sit outside, drink my coffee, and just enjoy the day. Today's gonna be pretty much of a chill day. Pretty much of a chill day. I don't have too much on my agenda, but on these days, these are the days that I use to vision and envision. And I just heard something recently about the difference of execution and expectation. And sometimes we put so much emphasis on the execution of the thing, and we don't even put no expectation into it. So my question is, what do you expect? What do you expect? Once you root yourself in that expectation, the execution flows out of that expectation. I read that on a LinkedIn post yesterday, and that thing resonated with me. And I was thinking about it all last night. And I woke up this morning, I was like, I gotta share this because it's a game changer for me, because I fall into that camp where it's like, let's execute, you gotta execute. But yeah, you do, but your expectation of what is going to come out of that execution is everything. It's so significant. Your expectation is like an underpriced asset if you don't allow it to work for you. And sometimes, and I can understand, sometimes people don't put expectation into things because you put your expectation and you get disappointed. And it's this shuffle of saying, should I expect something or shouldn't I expect something? And what that does is it takes away from your execution. So I wanted to share that with you. I just needed to share that with you because I know it really resonated with me. It's something I'm going to be thinking a lot about, and would love to hear from you in the comment section your thoughts about that. But with that said, stay tuned. Let me give you some insight really quick. If you plan on building a company and you're leading Gen Z, it's going to be more and more important for you to lead in a way that's relevant to them. And that is YouTube. I am telling you, you're going to see more and more CEOs having to, almost being forced to vlog like their life because this is what Gen Z relates to. And as you see here, I sent an email to Kumru, who I met yesterday, and she got back right away, and she's already thinking about what we talked about and putting something together, putting the plan together with that small project. And one of the things that I hate hearing is that, Gen Z doesn't like the work. Gen Z doesn't like the work. It's not that they don't like the work. It's that the incentives that these corporations are giving them don't align with them. And that's the main thing. And that's what I'm attempting to explore with my YouTube channel. You're talking about a generation that wants to be a YouTube influencer over a doctor. These are the studies that are out there. So once again, and then also, after I responded back to her, I said, hey, check out your debut on the vlog. So let's see if I can find it. And there she goes. So basically, all I'm saying is, I know you may not like to pull out, be in front of a camera. I know that most people don't. I don't, to be honest with you. I'd rather be in the cut. But I know what needs to happen in order to really lead the next generation, this Gen Z generation. And in order for the ecosystem of companies that I'm building out to be successful, they're going to be the main talent pool. So I'm always thinking about, how do I engineer the right incentives for Gen Z?
Yeah.
clouds are getting dark out here. It looks like it's about to rain, so I'm heading back to my office. It started off as a really nice sunny day, but it looks like these clouds, it's gonna rain soon, so let's get back to the office. So if you've been following along, you know that I'm doing a 6-week acquisition accelerator with Studio IX, which is a web development firm that we acquired. They're based out of Africa. And what I'm doing right now, a part of the exercise was to do a survey, surveying the team that's there, team under 7, also surveying the clients, and really get an analysis of their tech stack and the workflow. So I gathered all those surveys up, and the cool thing is I was able to feed those surveys into AI, into the platform that I'm using called Sana AI. And it's amazingly, it gave me such a really good, now I'm tweaking it right now, but what I asked it to do is build a report for someone who's a sophisticated buyer who wants to acquire this company. What are the things that they're going to need to know, point out the red flags, give recommendations, and come up with a strategy as well. So literally, I've been working on it for about a week now, but I'm almost satisfied with where I'm at with it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it into a document that can be presented to a potential person who may want to acquire it from us, from our group. So this is just another use case of how to bring AI into your workflow in a way that not only just saves you time, but you're learning as well. And you'll be surprised all of the skill acquisition that's happening, the speed of the skill acquisition that I'm experiencing just from doing this. And I always said, I just had a call earlier today, and I was telling the person I was speaking with is the things that I'm doing now, I would never be able to pull off 5 years ago. I would have never been able to pull it off, not at the speed which I'm able to pull this off. And one of the things I just want to be clear, there's a really small window. There's a really small window that we all have, because a lot of this stuff is going to be so automated, and it's going to be insane. So taking advantage of this small window while it's here is critical. So yep, I'm still plugging away at this. I'll keep you in the loop. I'm always curious to hear. I just talked to someone earlier who just DM'd me about what they're using in terms of AI. They're using something called Perplexity, and he was telling me how there's what did he say? 7,000. He had 7,000. Had a PDF of 7,000 contacts, and he divided them in genre, and he put it he wanted it in a Google sheet. So it's sparsing through that much information, and then he'll have that as a database, as an asset. So I would be curious to hear how if you're using any type of AI tool, and what use cases. Let's trade use cases, because that's how we get better. That's how we'll get better. With that said, stay tuned. Started off the week strong, and now I'm ending the week strong. And that's the type of cadence I want to build. Week after week, month after month, quarter after quarter, and it compounds over time. And the consistency is always key. But with that said, if there's anything in this video that resonated with you, please look at my description. You'll see I opened my calendar up for something that I call office hours, where I can get a chance to meet you personally. It goes beyond the algorithm for me. I actually want to meet the people that are getting something out of this documentation of this journey. So with that said, I'm out. Have a good one. Peace.